about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins on Sunday Night Primetime. On one side, Zach Taylor, who got his NFL start with the Dolphins as a quarterback coach under Joe Philbin. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike. It was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
3rd and 9.
Geno Stone on the coverage.
All right, go ahead, go.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate this call. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. 11 in. Right.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Andre Yosivas was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
11. Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Rolling right. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. So backed up after the sack. And now it's 3rd and long. Burrow now. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask. And the defense turns them away. Tua gives it to Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Now it's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Sanders for the Dolphin field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Got.
Back to throw. Burrow. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
11. 180. 11. Got.
Now, Burrow. Forced out wide. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Now, Mike McDaniel unhappy with the last call, and out comes the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Come on, ready? Here we go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on 4th down. Moving to his right. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Our carry here for Brown. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Burrow to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll run here with the rookie. And it'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Well run with Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down.
2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Go ahead.
2nd and 10.
Once again, it's Achane. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The tackle by
3rd and long.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's got it! And he will score! Jalen Waddle, touchdown Dolphins. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are out to a 10-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0. Stinkle up. Tyrell Dodson. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Burrow here on 2nd down. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 12. Stop.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and
Now, Burrow. Forced to his right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike. He realized there was probably no opportunity to come away with the interception. Next best thing, get your hand on it, break up the pass, put an end to that play pretty quick.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mick. Fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They use a little home cooking here.
The city's 7+ hills. Welcome to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led up by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy. He pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
no gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Play action now, Murray. He'll step up, and there he goes. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Stopped by the first rounder from Texas A&M. That's Shamar Stewart. Murray on 3rd down. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his 2nd Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. 1 pick. No touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. Neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They're now set for 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run again with Brown. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then catch it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game. Yeah.
You're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Dortch now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Cardinals and running back James Conner headed back to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season. Sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 39. Makes the connection to James Conner. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Working inside the red zone. Steps up and he's running with it. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Ball forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Conner here from the gun. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Murray with the sneak. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal. Off the play action, here's Murray. And the defender comes away with it. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. Ball is out, Burrow lost it. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet. Have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. He brings the offense up now for 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Burrow. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Cincinnati Bengals.
11 empty.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Burrow back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
11. Let's get set. 11, come. 180. 11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Oh, Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by the Ole Miss rookie at the 20. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Dukes out a one-stop. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it deep downfield. And they're finally able to take him down with the damage done on that play. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Now he takes it. We'll muster a little down to the 30. Brought down by the 16th pick in this year's NFL draft. Tackle made by Walter Nolan. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
It's nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Here we go.
Going power with the big tight end. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Murray lost it. And now the Bengals have it. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Escapes the pocket. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up first and 10 now inside the red zone. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out. And I know we're still in the first half, but you look at his totals, Brock. It's looking like 100 yards isn't just a faint possibility. It's almost a certainty with how well he's been mixing some dual threat reps into his work here. Trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Burrow's going to sneak it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals leading near the break. Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5. Looking to throw, Burrow. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Jukes one defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
18 on the play. First down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Looking underneath here for Connor. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Stepping up, and he's going to run. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. 1st and 10 from the 41.
And the Cardinal first down.
From the gun, it's Murray. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. To the air, 3rd long. Dumps it off to Connor. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Forced out to his right. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Chased out to his right. He's going deep down this side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. Hits his tight end on the corner route. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. Down inside the 40 now with the first down following that last play.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Cardinals in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Connor on the inside give. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Running back sent in motion. First down from the red zone. He brings it in. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Number 18, Marvin Harrison Jr. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Connor can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Here's another for it. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3. Buckle up, it's third and goal. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. They'll try it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework. Studied.
Brooks has it knocked loose. And they steal it back on the return. And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown. The Cardinals grab the lead on their first series of the half. So Kyler and the Cardinals looking to tack on 2 more.
Let's go. 2-2.
He's throwing for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Really seemed like they were trying to get as much momentum as possible out of that series of events, didn't it? Big play like a fumble return, Brock. They wanted to add another big moment with that 2-point try.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, even if they did fail. Kind of like a big play we see all the time, right? The offense will get right back to the line. Don't let that defense breathe. I don't mind it, even if the execution wasn't there.
First down, Burrow to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard
Burrow setting the throw. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. First down, ball at the 36.
For a Cincinnati Bengals.
Here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Dropping back to throw. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Here's a throw. Throw deep to the left side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals get it back after making their third first half interception. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Second and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Trying to run it in, Connor. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. So from the 3, here's second and goal. They go to him again. He's going to lose yardage here. They bring him down at the 4.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense gets...
Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals grow their lead to 8.
Bengals 21.
Now Prater on to send it away.
For Arizona.
Fields this one at the 3. And In the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a two-point try. And this one does not go far.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And they pick him off again! Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals take over as he records his 10th career INT. First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun handoff to Connor. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to it. From the 30 on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Kyler looking to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Prater adds the PAT. And the Cardinals lead by 15 now.
36. Bengals 21.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Kickoff for Arizona.
Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, the game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. From the 25 on second down. He's keeping it again. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
2-score game. Gotta get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. I feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time, people.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
On 1, ready? 19 at the 38-yard line.
Another try following the sack. That's low and bounces short of his man. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
On 1, right?
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And they pick him off again. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead, it's Connor. Nearly he starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Cardinals with a 2-score lead. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. Back to throw, Murray. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Matt Prater out now to try to put up 3 for the Cardinals. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
This makes it up to the 25. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence.
Here we go. Right 80, 11, 11, 11. 12, 11, Thomas. Dot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. One of their longest road trips of the season.
sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a good play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
The slot man in motion right. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Mayfield now. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal. At the 9.
Here's Mayfield. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. This from 36 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So it'll remain to be seen how many drives this unit gets in, this being the preseason. But here they start with 3 points.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll actually see them anymore. They got 3 points on the board, 1 drive here in preseason. In this game, baseball caps, NFL approved, of course, for everyone.
Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
7-yard pickup.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
And the Bengals, 1st down.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
This time Burrow will look to throw. Flush to his right. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Eluding the pressure right. And as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mayfield off the play fake. And his throw is going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
What's up?
Now Mayfield. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So here's a 3rd and 14.
37-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
44-yard attempt.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And this one is right through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Well, they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they wanted to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's Burrow. And he is caught. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. One of these speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it in practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these two-point tries, but the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for two and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on two-point plays as well.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Mitchell. A beautiful fake. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as we get this up to about the 42. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go.
The toss left side for Mitchell. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 2nd and 10. Pack the stick.
Hunter looks to throw. He'll find his tight end, Payne Durham. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line.
23 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Let's go now.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
19-18.
Out of the gun, Huntley. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
First down.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 6. Huntley now bootlegging it. That's caught by Durham. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
The Buccaneers field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. But not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Ready, go.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Second down and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Once again, it's Mitchell. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slam, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That's their second. They'll be down to 1 remaining here in this first half. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 3rd and 2. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. He'll lose a couple on what should be the final play of the first half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
11, MT, Tate. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Yeah, one caught by all, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Slot man moves right. To throw, Huntley. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Joseph offside. Able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Huntley to throw. Fighting, and he's going to go down again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fielded just inside the 20. A pretty good return, all things considered, but hold it.
I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper in their own territory.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Looking downfield, he's got all the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
11. Here we go.
Now Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Huntley.
37-yard line.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw here, Huntley. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And the Bengals
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Brandon Smith picks it off. Down the left sideline. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Able to slither by. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
11, MT, tight. It's just set. 12, 12, 12. 180.
After the pick 6, here's Burrow again. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Cincinnati. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. And this one is incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Flushed out right. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Once again, it's Brooks. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
P-Ryan. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Here we go.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Touchdown! From 6 yards away. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It is true, the lead cut to 10, 23-13. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and instead a give up the middle. Here is 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
Here's Huntley. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Here we go, here we go. 70.
A run with Mitchell. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Now Huntley. He finds his man, complete. That's Bates. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on fourth down, honors the punt team sending this one away. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 10. A little over 80 ticks to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up first and 10. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road,